Welcome back to my channel, Ragamuffins. I'm Ragurog, and today I am bringing you a tier list in which I'm going to be going through a bunch of the main characters from the Sonic series. That is, most of them, because, there's, hundreds of characters from the Sonic series. Way too many to fit in one single tier list. But I think this list covers pretty much, most of them. All of the ones we like to talk about anyway. And in today's tier list, I'm not going to be rating them whether or not they're my favorite or anything like that. I'm going to be rating whether or not I think I could beat these characters in a fight. So, here's some ground rules. The fight is implied that it is mono y mono. No weapons, no machines, just man to man, man to hedgehog, man to whatever. Man to the whatever they are, okay? And if in the case of, say these robots, they just have machines and whatever built into them, then that's fair. Fine, whatever. As you can see on the left here, in what is probably going to be a bunch of losses for me, we have would beat them in a fight. So that means I would beat them in a fight. It would be a close victory, so I would beat them, but just. Then there's evenly matched, so just no winner, no loser. Then there's a close loss, and obviously that means I lose, but not by much. And then the one that I think is probably going to be mostly filled is going to be I would lose to them in a fight. And we're going to go into how and why, and just in any order of how we see them. So, as you can see, start of the list here, we have, I believe it is Dr. Gerald Robotnik. That is, I believe, Eggman's grandfather, as we see him in Sonic Adventure 2. And if it is just me versus him, I reckon I would beat him in a fight because he is just an old man. And I'm not, saying anything about the person's age. I just think I would have it on the old man. He's also overweight, right? He's probably got a whole bunch of health issues. So, that's the thing. Blaze the cat. Yeah, she would kick my ass. In case you don't know, Blaze the cat has fire powers. Also, she is a cat. She is like a 3-foot tall cat with fire powers and probably all the weapons that cats come with, i.e. claws and teeth. So she would absolutely destroy me. Eggman, same story as his grandfather, right? I would beat him because he is, he's probably not an old man, but he's definitely overweight. They make fun of him for that all the time. So, could I beat any overweight person in a fight? Well, no, but this one for sure, right? It's just my gut feeling, okay? Then we have Tails, and I reckon it'll be a close victory. I reckon, because Tails can fly, right? So Tails has that advantage, and because that's just a part of what he can do, biologically speaking, physically speaking, whatever, he's allowed to do that in the fight. So, but he's gonna come down eventually, so I reckon I'd get him at that point, absolutely. Shadow the Hedgehog, yeah, he would destroy me. He can manipulate time, but I don't think he would have to. I think he would just, this guy's, the ultimate life form, so I think it would be pretty outspoken of me to say that I would have a chance, honestly. Then we have Sonic, and unfortunately, he would just destroy me as well, in a totally different way. Weird thing, Sonic we regard as the good guy, and Shadow is the anti-hero. But if I fought either of these hedgehogs, Sonic would be the one to humiliate me. Shadow would just, end it in, a second, and I'd be done. He'd be like, come back next time when you've had some training. And Sonic would be like, you're too slow, and he'd, give me a chance to try and catch up to him, and then he would kick my ass. But just enough that I could get up again, and then he would kick my ass again. I'm learning a lot about myself here. Then we have Chip from Sonic Unleashed, and I think it's no question as to who would win here. Spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure this guy's meant to be Gaia or something. He's the weakling form of Gaia, who is a godlike entity, but Chip, as he appears in this form, yeah, I'd kick his ass. He's this big. I could just swat him away, whatever. No problem. Then we have Wave the Swallow, and I reckon it'll be a close loss. I don't know how big she is. She's a bird. She's got hollow bones, so it's she might be very athletic and everything, but it's once I got my hands on her, I think it would be pretty easy. I'm feeling very bad about this video because I'm talking about acts of violence that I would never really commit, but I'm just saying she looks very light, so I think I would have that advantage. Jet, Oh wait, I put her in close loss. I wanted to say close victory. It would be a close victory. She would almost beat me. And the same can be said for Jet, for pretty much the same reason. Just, like, I don't see much difference between Jet and Wave, really. So, you know, like, this guy's probably got more of an attitude. But I think that would just help me win more. Like, he's got a bit of a temper, I think. Big the Cat. Like, I don't think you could get into a fight with Big the Cat if you tried. But I think it would be... I think I would just outright win. And if only for my smarts. I would just tell him, like, nothing would happen. I'd be like, ha, you already lost, Big. And he'd be like, I did? And I'd be like, yeah, man. Leave. Accept your loss. And he'd be like, okay. And he would just leave, and then I win. I wish they could all be that easy. Charmy B. Charmy B. I would beat the crap out of Charmy B, hypothetically, which I wouldn't actually do, but if I had to, I could. Hypothetically. He's a child. I would never. Then it goes completely the other way. Gamma... Gamma would destroy me. Gamma is like a machine. He is like a dangerous machine built with the intention of destroying things. And I am a thing. So I fit perfectly into the category of things he could destroy. Then we have Silver the Hedgehog. And I reckon for Silver, I think he would just... I cannot get around his psychic powers. He has telekinesis. He can control physical objects, including other people. Like, if you've ever seen or tried the boss fight against him in Sonic 06, if you know, you know. This guy is, like, unstoppable. It's no use. Then we have Espio, and, like, he would just kick my ass. He's a ninja. How are you going to go up against a ninja? How are you going to even talk about going up against the ninja and think that you're going to win? It's no chance. None at all. I believe this character's name is Marina, and I don't really know anything about her. This is probably, like, the character, like, the recurring character from the Sonic series that I know the least about. I'm just going to say it would be an evenly matched, right? Because, like, I don't know. She might be, like a boxing expert or something. I don't know. She doesn't look like one to me, but, like, you never know. Okay. Same story as Gamma. If Gamma would absolutely destroy me, Omega would turn me into dust. Again, it's just... There's no contest here. I'm sorry. Cream the Bunny? I would hate to do it, but I could absolutely beat her in a fight. Then, I believe this guy's name is Storm. And he's a bit bigger than Jet and Wave. Because he's their teammate. And I'm going to say evenly matched. Because, like, I don't... same story. Hollow Bones, he is just a bird. But he's an albatross, actually. So, like, I reckon, like, if I wasn't careful, he could, like, totally, like, break my bones with just, like, a flap of his wing. Like, this is a big guy. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. This is just my feeling. He might totally destroy me, but I don't know. Then, Vector the Crocodile, and... Well, okay. Let's use our logic. He is a crocodile. Therefore, I would lose to him in a fight. Because you don't fight crocs. I might be Australian, but would you believe that that's not a thing that we're actually trained to do? It is a stereotype. I've never wrestled a croc in my life, nor would I want to. So, when it comes to Vector, no. Amy, it would be a close loss, right? I reckon, call me bigoted, but I think I could, like, go toe-to-toe with Amy for a while. She would ultimately beat me, absolutely. But I reckon I would last a while. It would be close enough that I could say I did my best. Then for Rouge, I think it's just hard to say. Like, because it's not in Rouge's nature to really take on an opponent directly. She's very much a spy-like character, so I'm going to say evenly matched, right? Like, I think if I had to fight Rouge, she might have some tricks up her sleeve for me, but, like, I don't think it would be a total landslide one way or the other. Then we have Knuckles the Echidna, and this guy benches tanks for fun, right? So I'm just going to put him in, would lose to them in a fight. I could try to do the thing with Big where, like, try to convince him that the fight already happened, but he's not an idiot, he's just gullible, right? So I'd be like, hey, Knuckles, you already lost this fight. And he'd be like, what do you mean? I don't remember that happening. And I'd be like, no, yeah, we totally fought already, and you lost. And he'd be like, well, let's do a rematch. And then I would lose anyway, so whatever. Then we have Tikal, and I think Tikal's got, like, magical powers and stuff, right? But I don't think that's going to help her. I would call it a close victory. She's athletic, for sure, and, you know, an echidna, and the only other echidna we really know about would absolutely kick my ass. So I'm going to say it would probably be a close victory against Tikal. Absolutely. Then we have Styx, and I reckon it would be a close fight. Styx would win. Styx would absolutely kick my ass, but it would be a very close fight, for sure. I don't know what else to say about that. Like, she's crazy. She's absolutely insane. But, like, I feel like that's the only reason it would be a close fight and not a complete landslide victory in her favor, is because, like, you know, I could do that, like, mind game stuff with her. That's, like, a thing I could do. I could be like, Styx, we already fought, and I won. And she'd be like, the voices are speaking to me again. Or some insane crap like that, you know? So it's like the fight would go for a while. I'd try to get into her head. It wouldn't help me any, though. Then, lastly, on this list, it's gonna be the same story as all the other robots on this list. Metal Sonic would absolutely destroy me. Because, like, okay, I cannot punch through solid steel. I do not know how to dismantle complex machinery. But this guy has been designed to know exactly how to dismantle living flesh. Like myself. So there you go. So there you have it, everybody. This is like the main characters that we all know and love from the Sonic series. Let me know in the comments down below which ones you think you could beat in a fight. Do you think I'm giving myself too much credit with some of these? Let me know. In any case, my name is Reggie guys. Thank you very much for tuning into the video. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe, hit the bell icon, and share it with your friends, because that helps me get bigger every single day, and I love you for it. In any case, thanks again for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one!